Here we go. Okay, so Yaron, as you heard, our audience, they're very spoiled. They've had a number of big winners in recent months. So, they want to know if Novamind is going to be that next, home run, that next 10x plus stock. So, tell us about you. What exactly does Novamind do in the psychedelic space? Let's start off with that.
Thanks, Jack. It's good context because I do understand that your investors are very involved in the psychedelic space. Of course, we're seeing a lot of capital flow into the space. We're seeing a lot of entrepreneurs and companies that are emerging. So Novamind specifically is a infrastructure company, and I want to make that differentiation for you and your guests, your listeners, excuse me. By infrastructure, I mean we operate a network of mental health clinics. So we are not drug developers. We're not in the lab hoping for the advent of psychedelic medicine and drugs that may or may not be available in the future. We are operating today with our 4 clinics. Just to give you an idea of the scale at which we're operating, we had over 20,000 client visits in 2020. Okay, and on a year-over-year basis,
with 4 clinics.
That's right, with 4 clinics. So on a year-over-year basis compared to 2019, that's about a double in the amount of client visits. And we've disclosed that publicly in a news release where we expanded one of our clinics. So that's information that's in the public domain. So we are operating at scale already, seeing many thousands of patients in those clinics. We're also operating a clinical research organization, which is also called a contract research organization. And that's the second pillar of our business. The CCR component is to provide the clinical trial services to drug developers that want to develop those drugs. So world-leading pharmaceutical companies, academic institutions, not-for-profits, they will come to Cedar Clinical Research. We will, in some cases, design trials, or they'll design the trials. We will recruit patients in the Salt Lake City area where our clinics are based now, and we will run those trials for them and provide them with the data that they need to get through the FDA process.